China, they're waging war on the weather. A drought so severe, they're firing rockets into the sky to make it rain. The practice is known as cloud seeding. Drones and rockets are used to sow silver iodide into the clouds. The substance has a similar structure to ice and
Simpsons predicted the Ukrainian war.
Well, sir, treason season started early this year as a nuclear sub was hijacked by local man Homer Simpson.
Oh my God! I told him that photo would come back to haunt him.
Could Homer Simpson be a communist? His father spoke out on his behalf.
Bye, Homer.
The Soviet Union will be pleased to offer amnesty to your wayward vassal.
The Soviet Union? I thought you guys broke up.
Yes, that's what we wanted you to think.
Must crush capitalism.
Family, embrace yourself, because what I discovered this time is going to change your perspective of life. We are talking about the land of Mars and 178 worlds under the Great Dome. And it's something that they warned us about in the movie Prometheus, the custodians and the Anunnakis. And look, family, the custodians and the Anunnaki beings has teamed up against Anakim, giants and humans of the Great Tartari before the last Great Reset. They are the reason why the Egyptians, the Incas and the Mayas fell. And look at this, family. This is Earth where we live, and this is where they come from. And there is also a human colony for the people that betray their own. Look, family, this is Earth and this is the land of Mars over here. Family, look, they have been fighting them and they are still fighting them, but maybe this explains the black budgets of all those countries. Again, we see the same name, Richard Byrd, and he's talking about the dome looks like two membrane fields.
These children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture, because you have adrenalized blood. You have the whole blood drinking ceremony of the satanic world. It's also the use of children for harvesting body organs. We'll have the Falun Gong testimony tomorrow.
I'm about to stitch this. Follow this for part 2.
You want to understand more about Tartaria? That's good. That's real good. Alright, listen to this. So, the Tartarian Empire was an advanced civilization which once ruled in what we know today as Russia, but also span out to the Americas. But when the empire was destroyed, they was removed from history and wiped off the map. This is the official Tartarian flag. They are the ones that built buildings like this, and like this, and yes, buildings like this. And they were the ones that built the so-called Tesla Tower long before Nikola Tesla. They are known for building buildings with Antiquitech, which is a natural atmospheric energy conductor which produces free energy. And a lot of people ask, why would they remove this from history? Well, if you knew that in the past we had free energy, electricity and advanced technology, it would make you question everything we've been told about his story. Oh my days.
This is the only photo of Earth as shot by the Apollo 13 mission. Every other image you see of Earth is a CGI manipulated image. Open your eyes and mind. Wake up. We are being lied to.
Pan Am Flight 914 traveled 37 years into the future. In the summer of 1955,
Passengers boarded a plane that took off from New York to Florida. The flight was only supposed to take 3 hours, but once it was over the Atlantic Ocean, the plane disappeared off the radar without a trace. Hours passed, and the rescue team was sent to find the plane, but their efforts were futile, and it was later assumed that Pan Am Flight 914 had crashed. The airlines declared the case closed until 37 years later in Venezuela, when an air traffic controller, Juan de la Corte, identified a mystery plane claiming to be Flight 914, requesting permission to land in Miami, Florida. The authorities were called and the plane landed safely. However, after realizing what year it was, the captain, still in shock, yelled over the radio to stay away, frantically started up the plane, and took off into the horizon, and was never seen again. That is why many people are wondering.
Oh my fucking God, you kidding me? Oh my God. Kick my grandma in the fucking ankle, punch my mama in the knee, sucker punch my stepdaddy in the chin, break my little brother nose. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. And diarrhea.
A closer look. A man inside a 600-million-year-old block of ice. As the ice melts, a very wild woman smell wafted out. This woman not only smells good, but also good-looking. Carrie shone a laser pointer into the woman's eyes. The eyeballs moved a little. Is it possible that the eyes are blind? She picked up the laser pointer and shook it again. Oh, my God. The woman didn't seem to be dead. She rushed to call her friends to help. Everyone was in a hurry to get the woman's equipment on. The computer connected to the human brain to see. This woman who has been frozen for 600 million years, but she was really alive. Fearing that the woman would catch a cold in the ice, scientists also set up a barbecue, but the ancient ice was too strong. They borrowed a heater from next door. As the melting perfume slowly dripped down, 8 minutes later, the woman was burst out. Look at this body. There is meat where there should be meat. The thin places should show thin, but the woman has not yet awakened. Scientists used a brainwave flow 10 times stronger than normal to stimulate her nerves, while pumping oxygen into her lungs. After a lot of work, the heart, which had been on vacation for 600 million years, went back to work. Slowly, the woman's big blue eyes blinked. The soul that had been frozen for 600 million years woke up. As soon as she opened her eyes, she saw 4 big faces in front of her. Confused woman, a little shy. She was not used to the modern air, struggling to feel that there is not enough air. In order for the woman to get used to it, the scientist gave her a shot of Advil.
So I just had the most amazing experience ever while driving. Hear me out. So y'all see the sun, right? It is currently 7:09 a.m. and that is the sunrise, people. Now, I saw a TikTok video a couple days ago saying that we should be staring into the sun. The sun gives us everything we need and you'll feel better after. Now, hold on. Okay, I can't find the person that made the video and I can't find the video at the moment. Okay, I might do a part 2. But y'all, I just stare. Okay, so you know when you're driving and the sun is in your eyes and you can barely see shit. And I'm short, so my fucking sun visor doesn't do shit for me. Okay, I stopped doing this and trying not to look at the sun, and I just stared at the sun the whole time. I stared at the sun. That shit did something to me. As soon as I stopped focusing on, like, the rays, like, you know what I'm talking about, when it's the sun and then, like, all the shit around it, the bright shit, the white, the yellow shit, I mean, bitch, when I focused on the actual sun, all that shit went away. It's not yellow. None of it is yellow. That shit turns white with like a purple pink. It's like a purple and pink around it. But the sun itself, it's just white. And it's a dull white. It's not kind of white like that yellow is. Once you break through that, and I kid you not, it literally only took me like 3 seconds max to break through that yellow. And that's just because I kept like blinking. Once you just stare at the actual sun, all of that shit goes away. I was staring at it the whole fucking time I was driving down this road. Nothing happened, obviously. I'm safe. and I could actually see the road because there wasn't all that yellow shit. And that shit had me mesmerized, hypnotized. I literally caught myself doing this. Like, just go do it. It's, oh my God, it's a great experience. I might do it again.
A closer look. A man inside a 600 million year old block of ice. As the ice melts, a very wild woman smell wafted out. This woman not only smells good, but also good looking. Carrie shone a laser pointer into the woman's eyes. The eyeballs moved a little. Is it possible that the eyes are blind? She picked up the laser pointer and shook it again. Oh my God, the woman didn't seem to be dead. She rushed to call her friends to help. Everyone was in a hurry to get the woman's equipment on. The computer connected to the human brain to see. This woman who has been frozen for 600 million years, but she was really alive. Fearing that the woman would catch a cold in the ice, scientists also set up a barbecue, but the ancient ice was too strong. They borrowed a heater from next door. As the melting perfume slowly dripped down, 8 minutes later, the woman was burst out. Look at this body. There is meat where there should be meat. The thin places should show thin, but the woman has not yet awakened. Scientists used a brainwave flow 10 times stronger than normal to stimulate her nerves while pumping oxygen into her lungs. After a lot of work, the heart, which had been on vacation for 600 million years, went back to work. Slowly, the woman's big blue eyes blinked. The soul that had been frozen for 600 million years woke up. As soon as she opened her eyes, she saw 4 big faces in front of her. Confused woman, a little shy. She was not used to the modern air, struggling to feel that there is not enough air. In order for the woman to get used to it, the scientist gave her a shot of Advil.
So there is currently a conspiracy theory floating around that Cardi B has gone missing and that somebody has taken her place. So is Cardi B in big trouble? This theory says yes. So first of all, let's keep in mind that people like Kanye West have been going around telling everybody how the music industry controls minds, publishing rights, and basically makes the artist a prisoner. Britney Spears is a shining example of this, and now people believe that Cardi B might be next. Although Cardi B was extremely successful in her music career, she did come out and speak against a lot of things, especially the Illuminati. And you cannot speak against the Illuminati without consequence. In an interview, Cardi B said, "Stop with the Illuminati stuff. I will never join nothing. I'd rather die broke. Money can't buy my faith in God." And fans believe that that right there is when everything changed. Videos of Cardi B glitching in the middle of an interview started to surface. Cardi B, against her own statements and will, started to dress like this, which is completely outside of her faith-based character that she portrayed to all of us. You had people noticing that she looked completely different than she did before, of course striking up more replacement theory. And lastly, Cardi B once came out and said that she was deathly afraid of heights. She hated heights. Now I want you to explain this video I'm about to show you. Take a look.